Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from Wilmington, Delaware, actually. And today is, what is today? Sunday, August 21st. Or if you're in Australia or New Zealand or that side of the world, it's actually the 22nd. And it is a Monday. So today we have the moon in Aquarius again all day. And of course, the Aquarius moon helps us to be more open to humanitarian ideals. We tend to be a little bit more, we can step back from our emotions with the Aquarius moon. And of course, we're right at the cusp of some really big, I shouldn't say at the cusp. We are in a period of great change. This week has been very much with Uranus changing direction. And today we have Venus making in Libra, making a trine to the north node of the moon. This allows us to be open to new ways of relating, more ingenious sort of ways of looking at things. And we also have coming tomorrow, along with that full moon in Aquarius, and of course this week we had the sun opposite Jupiter, which makes things bigger and we become aware. It's as if people are getting this giant download of information that really is going to feel like their world is being rocked. And in some cases, people's worlds are being rocked. We certainly have seen that in places like Afghanistan. And here in the U.S., of course, we have we have everything that's going on here with the sort of response to that and the down, and what is that expression? Anyway, people are seeing things very differently. And then we also, tomorrow, we're getting closer to the trine between Mars and Uranus. So change continues to happen and continues to happen in a big way. One of the things that perhaps I haven't really mentioned too much is the relationship between weather and Aquarius. When Aquarius is prominent, Uranus is prominent like this, very often we have big weather events. And here, of course, here where I live in Massachusetts, not here because I'm not in Massachusetts right today, we're waiting for Hurricane, I think it's Henry, right, to hit. And it looks like it's going to be, I don't know, they're not really sure where it's going to hit, but it's going to be a major storm hitting where I live, the Cape, the islands, in that area. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And you don't really know what's happening. Like, unless you're in the moment, you don't really know what's going to be happening. I'm going to bring you over here to this part of the garden. So my mother is an avid gardener, has been for years, always an avid gardener. And she's got some cute stuff here. She's got some hydrangeas back there. And let's see what else. What else do we have here? Oh, that's cute. Look at that this little thing here. It looks like thyme, but I'm not sure it's thyme in there. But Oh, it looks like there's a bird in the birdhouse too. Cool. Yeah, this is Mom's backyard. And over here, I'm going to share this with you guys. So we can expect more changes, more instability, and eventually we will be able to um, catch our breath, but that's not going to happen for a little while. So hold on to your hats, literally and figuratively. That continues. But today, specifically, is a good day to get together with friends, to get together with people of like mind, to, work with more unusual relationships. And perhaps you'll even find yourself relating to somebody very different than yourself, and somebody that perhaps you would not have related previous to. But there is make some new friends today. I think that's what I want to say. So this here is the rock in my mother's yard, and it was a favorite place for as I hear it, it was a favorite place because I didn't know I didn't find my mother till I was in my 40s, but this was a favorite place of both my sisters to play. And when my sister passed, she requested that her ashes be put by the rock. And so they did, and this is my sister's sort of memorial garden. And of course, here we go, more bunnies. We had a bunny in my other cousin's yard. And it's interesting because the cousin that you saw his place yesterday is actually a cousin that I have through adoption, right? I was adopted into the family. And then here we are at my birth mother's house, and she has bunnies in her yard too. But these are stone bunnies instead of metal bunnies, or instead of fuzzy bunnies like I have in my yard. I guess the theme is bunnies. All right, guys, from my mom's backyard and my sister's memorial garden, please stay safe out there. I am traveling amidst this, I don't know, hurricane, but don't worry about me. I know I've gotten a lot of emails, messages, and stuff to be safe. Believe me, there's no way I'm going to take any undue chances to get anywhere. I'm just going to go with the flow, and I think that that's maybe part of the lesson at this time. So, and I may seem a little slow this morning, but I haven't had my coffee yet. So there you go. All right, guys, much love. I love you all. Take care. For those of you in the path of the hurricanes, please be safe. And for everybody else, please be safe as well. Let's send our love and protection to people in places where they would be in harm's way. And remember that if we want to make it through this time, we're going to have to come together, and come together as not just as a country, but as people we're all human, guys. We're all human, and it's time to remember that. Yes, to err. What is it? To err is human, sure, but I think we know enough now, in certain respects, to start doing things differently. Because if we want to survive and thrive, which I know I do, it's time to really come together and start loving one another. Okay, guys, much love.